Hey guys, so today I'm sharing with you guys my February favorites. So I have quite a bit of things, a lot of lippies to share with you guys, but these are just products that I've really been kind of drawn to and really been seeking out a lot for the month of February, whether it's everyday looks, whether it's getting ready for a video, whether it's shooting a makeup tutorial, putting pictures on Instagram. I just tend to gravitate towards these makeup products all month long. So let's get started. I just want to talk about this. I literally got this last week, but I've been loving it so much that I wanted to mention it. It's a KL polish. It's her limited edition like birthday polish, and it's called Das Expensive 25. And it's what I have on today. It's just plain glitter. Like, that's what it is. Like glitter. Sometimes it looks rose gold, sometimes it looks silver, sometimes it looks gold, and it just looks like bling on your nails, and I love it. I think it's so great, and it's that opaque after the second coat. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's really good glitter polish. So if you're into glitter, this is limited edition, so I would get my hands on it. That's why I wanted to mention it this month and not next month, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Next, let's talk about this little baby. This is a foundation I have been trying out all month long. It's the Dermacol Makeup Cover foundation. I have it in 220 and 218, and I find if I mix both of those, it's just perfect for me. 220, it's not that 220 is too dark, but it's just, I'm a little bit pale right now. This is pale for me. Like, this is my lightest shade, and so 220 is like my regular shade, if that makes sense. 218 is a tiny bit too light, and those mixed together is just perfect. So this Dermacol, I really like it. It's a full coverage foundation, and it has more like of a dewy and natural finish. Just really beautiful on the skin. It sits really nicely. You don't need a lot. A pea size is too much. Like, I'm not even kidding. This is really good. I did a whole first impressions, and I'll have a full review coming up pretty soon. But also, I'm throwing things around today. But also, with this foundation, it came with a brush. I got the brush that comes with it, and I surprisingly really like it. It's super smooth, and it just blends out foundation really nicely. Also, I love to blend out concealer because it just fits under there just perfectly, especially with this like point that it has. It just goes under there perfectly and just sets my concealer. So I've been loving this little duo a lot this month. It's really good. I definitely recommend trying it out. With that, because I've been using the 220 and then I've been mixing like a whitener with it. So I've been using this all month long too. This is the Manic Dreamtone Vegan Flawless Foundation Color Corrector. It's a whitener. This one's in Whitest White Virgin. And I like this because it doesn't mess with the formula. It just will whiten. It just will whiten any foundations that need to get whitened. If you have really fair skin and you can't find a foundation that's light enough, you could always mix something like this in there, and I really like it. This one has almost like a moussey texture to it, and it's a nice mousse, but it's not super matte. It's like really natural, and it feels really thin, like super thin. And so whenever you do mix it with foundations, it just mixes really nicely with the foundation. So I really like that whitener. I found it I got mine off of Amazon, so I will link all these products off down below. Next, whenever I'm not wearing this Dermacol foundation, because honestly, I don't really need concealer whenever I have this foundation on, but whenever I have like a light coverage foundation, like today I'm wearing the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. I've been trying it out. I'm wearing that today, and I've been using this concealer over like my blemishes or my breakouts right now. I like really broke out right here. I don't know if you can tell, or right here. I just like had this like weird flare up. I don't know what happened. I think I was testing out a new primer, and I think I put way too much of it on. But anyways, this is the e.l.f. All Over Cover Stick. I mentioned this in a video, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. I mentioned it in my $3 and under video, but it's such a full coverage concealer. They don't have this color anymore. It's Spice. I was looking on their website and I didn't see it. They had it anymore, but it's such a good concealer because it's so like full coverage. Like, I just need a little swipe, and then I kind of blend it in with my finger. It's super thick, super emollient, and it just covers up all of that breakout. It covers it up, and then with foundation on top, it just is beautiful. And this one's in Spice, so it has more like of an orangey tint to it, which I actually really do like. So a couple months ago, it wasn't February. I think it was in January I hauled these ones. These are the NYX Gel Eyeliner Pencils, and I have brown and black. I think they only have brown and black, and then maybe one more, maybe gray, like a charcoal color. But oh my gosh, these do not move. I have watery eyes, and especially since I have contacts, and so a lot of times whenever I put eyeliners in my waterline or tightline, when my eyes water, they just like, I just end up with raccoon eyes, and I'm so used to it at this point. I'm so used to having raccoon eyes all the time that when I first used these and I didn't have raccoon eyes, I was like, something weird on my face. I don't have black underneath my eyes. What's going on? And it was these stay put. These are waterproof. It's actually hard for me to get these off whenever I smudge them on the lash line. It's hard for me to get these off with makeup remover. Like, these are so awesome. I love the brown. That's what I have in my tight line right now, is the brown. And they're just really, really good eyeliners. So I definitely recommend them if you're looking for waterproof eyeliners. These gel ones from NYX are really, really amazing. Let's do some lips. What I have on today. So basically, in January as well, I believe, or maybe it was early February, I'm not sure. I think it was January. I hauled some of these liquid Catsuit Mega Last liquid lipsticks. Can't remember what they're called, from Wet n Wild. I hauled a couple of these, and these are two of my favorites that I have just been wearing so much this month. It's like one or the other. If I do a warm look, I'm using this one. If I do any other look, like a pinky look on my eyes, I've been using this mauve one. These are my two absolute favorites. So this one here is Nudist Peach, which is what I have on today, mixed with another lip product that I'll be mentioning in a second. And then this one is Rebel Rose, which is a beautiful, beautiful, such a natural, like this color right here is my lips but better. That's the color that it looks like. It looks like my lips but better, so it looks very natural on me, but that might not be the case for everybody. So this is what Rebel Rose looks like, and then this one is Nudist Peach. And when I swatch them on my hand, I feel like the peachy one looks really peach on my lips, but they're absolutely gorgeous. I love the formula, how slick and thin they are, but once they set, and they'll last a while on my lips, to the point where I'm surprised that Wet n Wild products are doing this. I remember when they came out with the liquid lipsticks, Wet n Wild did, and they were not good. They were the really thin ones. They would literally crumble off my lips, like they were terrible. These, on the other hand, are amazing. I have almost every shade except for two, and they're really good. What I have on today, I have on this Nudist Peach, and then I have this Infallible paint on top, right in the middle, and the upper middle as well. So this is the Infallible paints, and this one's in Spicy Blush is what I have on. And then I also have Nude Star. I have been loving these. I've been loving these for a couple of months. This one is by far my favorite. Spicy Blush is by far my favorite. It's so natural and so beautiful. These are interesting. They're kind of like moussey, and they're thick, but yet they're slick, and they have gloss, like shine to them. Absolutely beautiful. So those are those two kind of swatched. I love these paints. I'm not gonna lie, I love them. I wish that they only cost like $5 or something like that. They definitely cost more than that, but I wish that they were cheaper, or else I would get them all. Cause I absolutely love them. And this is like becoming a staple in my collection. Like, I love this one, the Spicy Blush. But these are really, really good. These do not set. So if you like the matte liquid lipsticks where they dry and they set on your lips and don't budge, it's not like this. These are like moussey, true liquid lipsticks, where it's a lipstick in liquid form, and it doesn't dry down. Like a lipstick doesn't really dry down and kind of set. Like, it's more like a true liquid lipstick, if that makes sense. I don't know why I haven't mentioned this. This is the Wet n Wild pressed powder. I love this. You guys, I have dry to normal skin, and this is by far my favorite pressed powder of all time. This one is in warm beige, and you know, when you first dip your hand in there, it feels really dry and really, really thin, like a baked powder would. That's that one swatch. It almost matches me perfectly. And it feels a little bit chalky, but on the skin, it looks amazing. if my foundation looks too cakey, I put this on top and set my foundation, and it gives it almost a natural finish. Makes it look less cakey, just gives it that porcelain look, just looks gorgeous on the skin. And especially if you like dewy foundations or natural finish foundations, putting a powder like this on top of your foundation to set it is not going to take away from that finish, and it's still going to, your foundation is still going to have that beautiful natural dewy finish. Like, it will set your foundation without mattifying your whole face, and I absolutely love it. I don't like it as much underneath the eyes. I will set my under eye area with a different powder like the Laura Mercier, the NYC loose powder, but for all over the face I will definitely use this powder. It's great, it's so affordable, especially paired up with their foundation. It's just such a good pair up as well. I just ran out of this. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I am loving this. This is an awesome pencil. The only thing is, at the end when the pencil was getting like really low, it just started to crumble off like in chunks. Like, it just crumbled off. So I don't think that I got the whole complete use out of it, but I like it. I like this pencil, and I particularly like the shade Ash Brown. I think the Ash Brown is perfect. It's dark enough for my eyebrow hairs. It's not what I used today because I ran out of it. I used my Flower Beauty one today, but it's dark enough for my eyebrows, but still gives me that ashy color, so it goes good with my hair. It's not too orange. So I really like the NYX pencils. Are really, really affordable, and they're really, really thin. They're micro thin, so they're perfect for those hair-like strokes and whatnot. So I really like this eyebrow pencil and thought I would give it a little mention. So this month I've really been loving faux freckles. You know, those are fake freckles, and you kind of draw them on. I personally think freckles, natural freckles or faux freckles, whatever, freckles in general are really, really gorgeous. My husband has lots of freckles, and I think it's so beautiful. And if you have natural freckles, more power to you. I think they're beautiful. Let them show, you know, let them come out. I don't. So these are the two products I've been using to create those freckles. So I kind of did that here really lightly. I'll go in with this product and then lightly go over top of whatever's left on my powder brush. So whenever I do faux freckles, I use this brush. This is the iMagic makeup brush, and it's super, super, like you can see, it's like teensy teensy. And I'll dip into this and kind of create my freckles. But I have been loving using this makeup contour stick by WetnWild. This one's in Where's My Walnut. It's a beautiful neutral color, and I think it's more natural, especially with my hair color. These freckles would look more natural. Also, I've been loving the Anastasia Beverly Hills pencil, brow pencil in soft brown as well. Whenever I want like really blonde looking freckles, I think those kind of freckles are so gorgeous. They're very, very similar. The colors are very, very similar. I feel like this one's even more blonde, and it's just beautiful. Mixing the brown with the blonde, just creating those freckles is so gorgeous. So I'll just use this little brush, and I'll dip it in there, and I'll create my freckles, and then I'll top it off with some powder, and it just is perfect. So I wanted to give a little shout out to two highlighting products. First is the Essence Pure Nude highlighter. You guys have seen it a lot in videos, so I'm not going to talk too much about it, but it's just such a beautiful natural looking highlight. So gorgeous. It's what I have on my face today, and it's a beautiful, it's kind of peachy, but kind of not. I can't even explain. Like, you can see it's so gorgeous, 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 and it is so soft too, and it's such a thin product that it just blends out like a dream on my hand, and it just looks very, very natural. So if you want a highlight that looks like a glow from within, that's a good highlight to try. And also this Wet n Wild MEgaglo highlighting powder. This one's in Precious Petals. I particularly like this for whenever I'm doing looks like this. Like, I put this right on my nose and as well in my inner corners. This is a beautiful highlight, but man, this is a lot of highlight. This is not as natural looking as the other one, for sure. Like, it has more of that metallicness, like that, the light really bounces off of it a lot. And so I use this today in the inner corners, which I really like to do, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous highlight and super affordable as well. Let me just tell you guys, this is my mascara of the month for sure. I really like it. It's the Colossal Big Shot Volume Express from Maybelline, and it's just the brush. I love the brush. It has actual bristles. It's not plastic, and it's just long and thick thicker bristles or longer bristles on this side, and then it tapers off, and it just gives me a lot of volume and a lot of length, and it just looks really, really nice. And lately I have been boycotting lashes. Not that I've been boycotting lashes, but I've just been wanting to just be very natural, and so I have been loving this mascara. And I'm not gonna lie, I do not like, there's another mascara that looks like this from Maybelline that's purple, and I'm not liking that one at all. I don't know where it went, but the gold one is awesome. This one looks great. Alright, so last but not least is this lip color. It's from Dose of Colors. It's one of their liquid lipsticks, and this one is called Desert Suede, and it's a beautiful like grayish purple color, and it's just so beautiful. You don't see colors like this all that often, and I have been loving this color, and I've been trying to find ways on how to put it on my look every single day. Like, I am loving this color. It's such a beautiful like gray purple, like I can't even explain it, just absolutely gorgeous. So I love these Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks. You guys know I mention them all the time. They're really, really good. And this Desert Suede one, you're definitely gonna be impressed with that one because it's absolutely gorgeous. So that's it. Those are all my February favorites. I will try to link as much off down below as I possibly can. I don't know why I feel like I can't talk today. Like, I'm totally like having some sort of issue. Anyways, I love you guys. Don't forget to hit my little face down there to subscribe and to hit the bell to notify you of all my videos. If you haven't seen my videos, if you haven't caught up on my videos, go binge watch my videos, catch yourself up, see what's going on. Also follow me on all my social media. I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye guys.